Hey GH peeps, welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things General Hospital. Today's late night review is for Wednesday, October 24th, 2023. So what's up, guys, and welcome new members. Thank you for joining in. I hope I get to earn your subscription and you're happy with the content. Welcome to the couch, y'all. The couch is filled with plants because, guys, I've been having it's, at the end of the season, you have to move plants around because of the light and all that. So it's been kind of a long day, which is why I'm on here late. But anyway, thank you guys. Welcome aboard. That's really exciting. Having new people come and hanging out with us. We're gonna have a nice big old family. But anyway, let's talk about it. Let's talk about some good old General Hospital. So it starts off at the Metro Court, and we got Mr. Scotty Baldwin with Miss Lucy, and basically Lucy's signing over her 51% along with her 1% of her EOQ stock and, the deception. And she ain't happy, and I can't say I don't blame her. I wouldn't be happy either. I would not be happy about none of this, but it's happening. Tracy's won, basically, and she wants to support her company and her friends, so she's doing what she needs to do. And Scotty's like, well, you really ain't got much of a choice. He's like, it could be worse. And I was like a little shocked by it. I mean, what's worse than losing your, 51%? But I guess losing all of your company is pretty much worse. But they never get to finish this conversation because in walks Miss Laura. And Miss Laura's mad. And she wants to talk to Scotty right now. She demands to see him right now. And basically what that's all about is her being upset about him helping Cyrus. Now, I have a bone to pick with Miss Laura Lou. Miss Laura Lou, you mad at Scotty for making a living, but when you visited Cyrus in jail, you didn't tell nobody he was getting out. You even told Cyrus that you weren't even going to get in his way because, as I quote, I don't get in those type of matters. So why are you over here checking Scotty, Laura? Why are you over here sweating Scotty for making a living when you could have caught Portia, Jordan, Mac, Dante, Sonny, somebody, anybody, and told them that Cyrus was getting out? But you didn't. You didn't say a word. You didn't say nothing at all. And yet you're over here blaming Scotty. And guys, don't get mad at me. I love me some Laura. I love me some Miss Laura Lou. I love her. I love her. I love her. This has nothing. I'm just saying, before you throw shade, you might want to look at the shade that you're already bringing. And she brought some there. But anyway, anywho's, moving on. She's like, he had gave up all his money anyway. How he even pay you? You know what I'm saying? And Scotty's like, with the prisoner fund. Oh, shit. This motherfucking Cyrus, man, he a G. He a motherfucking G. He done took the money, his money, donated it to the prisoner fund so it could basically pay for his legal fund so he can get out. I can't even be mad at Cyrus for that. I can't even. That man's playing. He's not playing checkers, y'all. He's playing chess. He in it for the long game. For real. The long game. Anyway, speaking of Cyrus is crazy, but why he at the General Hospital creeping at the nurses? I mean, come on, Cyrus. For real, bro. Do we have to bring back Sasha, the situation with Sasha? Now you at the hospital creep. I guess he was in jail for a long time. Man, can we just, Lord. Anyway, Austin snatched his butt up with the scalpel, threatening Cyrus, talking about, of all the things I've done for you, all my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. No, I'm just joking. But he was like, everything I've done for you, all the stuff I went, I helped you get out of jail. Look at you, here you are, walking around, not in jail. And you tried to unalive Ava? Really? So Cyrus is like, okay, obviously you're upset. He's like, I'm impressed. This is not the little boy that I knew. Look at you. Got balls. Now, firstly, you going to take your hands off me. And secondly, you gonna take me to see your cousin Mason. You see, Cyrus didn't ask. That wasn't an ask. It might have sounded like an ask, might have it implies an ask, but that was not an ask. That was more or less, you gonna take your motherfucking hands off me, and you gonna take me to see your cousin. And speaking of Lollipop, why he okay? Y'all know he in the hospital, right? Still handcuffed, complaining about the handcuffs. Man, you try to unalive a whole bunch of folks. But anyway, bragging to TJ, being a creeper to TJ. And just side note, I guess people in Pawtucket, they creepers. They are some type of creeper. You got your psycho creeper, your weirdo creeper, your slappy, crappy creeper. That's Betty. You know, she slapped the crap out of Ava. I don't still know how Ava let her get away with that. But anyway, and we got the Cyrus psycho creeper, and then we got Austin the med creeper. They are a bunch of creepers. They are. And you don't think about that time before Austin and Ava, before they hooked up sexually, how he was kind of acting creepy, and then he kind of acted creepy afterwards, and she had to kick him out of her house. And y'all might have thought, oh, he just didn't want to leave. He was acting creepy. Pawtucket got creepy people. But anyway, he up there being a creeper to TJ, because, you know, Lollipop don't care if it's a man or woman. He just going to be creepy. Talking about how he ain't going to jail. He going to get out of this. Man, you just tried to unalive 2 people. And even if you can get Ava to flip and say no, that didn't happen, because they can still hold Nicholas over her head, you can't get Dex and Sonny. You can't get Dex and Sonny. You're going to have to give Sonny something in order for Dex not to say nothing. You're going to have to turn over more than Cyrus. I think you want to. Unless that's ensuring Drew going to be safe. And then that's going to really piss Sonny off. But anyway, moving forward. TJ walks off after getting creeped out by Mason, and in walks who? Austin? Cyrus. And Cyrus is here to collect receipts and kick ass. With his old feeble self. That man ain't feeble. Man got the devil in him. But basically, Cyrus confronts Mason, and I gotta give it to the guy. I forgot his name just that quick. Cyrus is whatever. I gotta give it to him. He said a death threat in a monotone, no, not monotone, in a Mr. Rogers kind of voice. He said, "Are you in pain? Are you feeling any pain?" And Mason was like, "Yeah, I'm feeling a little pain." Well, if you ever betray me again, the pain you're feeling is going to be nothing compared to that. There's no pain that you're ever going to even be able to say that you've had that's going to compare to the amount of pain that I'm going to give you if you ever betray me again. The pain that you had when you skinned your knee when you were 4 years old and took all the skin off your knee, that ain't going to be nothing compared to the pain that I'm going to give you when if you ever betray me again. And I made that skin knee part up, but I just he just went back to Jerusalem and came back again. And you ain't gonna never experience the kind of pain until I give it to you, bro. And then when Mason didn't want to sit there and say to answer him, he was like, "I said say it." And I ain't gonna lie, when he screamed "say it," I looked back, like Austin looked back to see if the guard was gonna come in, because I've been waiting on this guard all this time. Because how this guard gonna let a whole criminal come in this man's room? Did y'all even see a guard? I don't even remember if there was a guard. But then when he screamed "say it," and Austin jumped, and Mason jumped, and I jumped, and we all looked around to see if the guard was gonna come in. Nobody came. I was shooketh, and so were they. They were so shooketh that balls that Austin had to put that scalpel, Cyrus got it back. The balls that Lollipop had to throw Ava off the cliff, Cyrus got them back. He collected their balls right back in his hands, put them in his pocket, and looked at looked at Austin, told him, "We're done now." Austin scoots out the dang room. Scary out the room. And Cyrus turns back to face Lollipop. Now, my only thing would be either he gave Lollipop another mission when he got out, or try to talk about how they gonna get him out, or took Mason out. I don't know. He sounded like he was gonna give him another chance, so we'll see. And then let's go. So the next we going over to Portia and Curtis, the Ashford house. Ain't nothing happening at the Ashford house, y'all. Nothing happening at the Ashford house. Nothing upstairs, nothing downstairs, nothing happening. It was an uneventful lunch. Let me see. Curtis told, Portia came in there looking like she was scared, but didn't want to tell Curtis why she was scared, because it was, of course, of Cyrus. And I'm just sitting here thinking about what Aunt Stella told her. Will you stop treating this man like a baby? How can you get it wrong so many times, Portia? How can you get it wrong so many times? But anyway, Curtis lets her know that he got some pictures from Trina about their trip, and he's like, oh, well, there's a lot of pictures with Spencer in it. And I'm like, duh, Spencer was with her. But anyway, and he's like, I didn't know if you wanted to see, to see him because of that. And she's like, but of course I want to see pictures of my daughter on her trip. And he's like, well, Spencer's in them, no. And he's not going to bother you. She's like, no, I have to understand that Trina lie, blah, 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 lie some more, get up off the floor, lie some more. She was just lying. She don't give a damn about that trip. She was up there probably throwing hexes on there as she was looking at the pictures. Because if she cared any, she wouldn't be working with Esme to bring that relationship down. But, Portia got many faces, and we're starting to see them. Moving on, as she's leaving her uneventful lunch to head out, she runs into Laura, who wants to see Curtis so they can have a loving moment of holding hands and talking about how he's a hero. I'm sorry. She lets Laura know that she hasn't told him that Cyrus is out, and she would like that he not tell him because of all the stuff he's going through already. It would just be too much. You know what Portia's trying to say? Portia doesn't want him to worry because she doesn't think he can defend her because he's in his wheelchair. I mean, I guess he can't whoop nobody's butt, but all them doorbells he's been swinging, he can definitely, from the wheelchair, and he can still shoot. So, anyway, I don't know why I even added that in there. The next thing we go to is Sonny and Nina. And Nina's coming to Sonny's office to drop off wedding pictures of the beautiful grandkids. And it was all beautiful until she said, oh, and then I got some for Carly. And I thought to myself, you sack of shit. How in the fuck do you think that anybody would accept some shit from you after you slept with her husband? Have you lost your motherfucking mind, bitch? I'm sorry. Cynthia Wastros is a wonderful actress. You have to be wonderful to make half the population of the world hate you. Okay, not half, just about a half. 3/4, 7/5. I don't know. Not that half. Maybe just my half. I don't know. I just, And this is where I don't even care about the SEC thing. Yeah, whatever. You're a petty bitch. That's what petty bitches do. But you slept with this woman's husband. And now you're going to give her the pictures of your motherfucking wedding? Like she don't got pictures of her grandson? That's her motherfucking daughter. You don't think she's got pictures of Donna all over the house? Why would she need pictures of your wedding, Nina? Why? Now, you know what? Y'all can all say what y'all want to, but if that was in real life, the wife, or should I say the ex-wife, would be like, this bitch trying to be petty. Yeah, we all cool and everything, but no, we're not cool. And you gotta remember, she told Sam, I ain't cool. So you gonna really come in here with these lopsided ass gifts talking about, here's pictures of your kids. I mean, I would take that motherfucker and shove it up Nina's ass. I'm sorry. Real life, that would go up that bitch's ass. Are you... I don't need these pictures. I got pictures of my kids and my grandkids. Bitch, if you don't get... Real life, that would not go down that way. And I don't know one woman that would be okay with that. And for y'all that be, oh, me and my ex-husband, the one who cheated on me and then left me for the woman, we are great friends now. And we are best of friends and co-parents. Yeah, go ahead. Woo, woo, woo for you. Take an apple and eat it. Man, for the rest of us, hell no, bitch. I will take that motherfucking frame and beat you with it. Are you serious? I'm sorry, that's balls. Nina got balls. Nina got the biggest balls of this whole entire planet. She just got Sonny's balls. She got Jack's balls. She got Valentine's balls. Hell, she might even have Phyllis's balls somewhere stashed in there. Who knows? She's just collecting balls. Man. And side note, while they're talking about the SEC thing, because that conversation does come up, Sonny says something that stood out to me. He had said something about Carly being partly responsible for it. Agreed. Not disagreeing with that. But I want to save that little tidbit, throw it in the air, and then I'm going to catch it later when we get back to it. So let's go ahead on to Mr. Michael Corinthos. He's at the Aurora, and he's doing his thing. He's about to call his dad and tell him what kind of woman he married when Marty Mark comes in with the weakest threat in the whole galaxy. That was the weakest threat. I was like, this man should have stayed home or stayed at the bar at Metro Court drinking. He came in there, first of all, shaking like he didn't walk across dead, deaf already. And he threatens Michael with saying, Nina's some, crazy person. And, remember what she did to Ava and how she medicated Ava and took Avery. That's your defense? And how she hit Sonny and everybody thinking he was dead. You see what link she would go to. That's your defense? You do know Michael went to jail for for unaliving someone, right? Unaliving someone. You do know that all the times Michael's life was in danger was because, maybe you don't know. Marty don't know the history of Michael Corinthos. That boy ain't scared of Nina. Ain't nobody scared of Nina, to be honest with you. But he most definitely ain't scared of Nina. All that. See, he didn't get to meet redhead little angry Michael, teenage bombastic Michael. I mean, now Michael's, he's soft like a noodle. You know what I'm saying? He seems soft like a noodle. He's like unseasoned salt. So, seasoned salt. Take the season out, just regular salt. It's understandable. You know what I'm saying? You would think, but no. I was so baffled by Martin's approach, and I was thinking, I don't know if y'all were thinking, I was thinking that he had researched some information about Dex and all that, and that's what he was about to come to Michael with. But he came with Nina's crazy and you should be able. Does he not know? Was it Claudia Zacharania? Is Claudia? Michael survived Claudia. Was it Claudia or Connie? I can't remember. I think it was Claudia. I'm pretty sure it was Claudia. He survived Claudia. Took her out. Unalive Claudia. He has no problem protecting his mother, honey. No problem. He will go to the ends of earth for Carly. And before y'all stop getting all chirping about Michael being it or whatever, we all wish that our son would have our back like that, because he got his mama back. You know what I'm saying? But my son got my back. I'm just saying. And my son would be the same person. Pfft, that's my mama. Are you crazy? Anyway, yeah, he looked at him like, man, basically Martin raced it about, that was just a filler story because it wasn't what we thought it was going to be. And he just wasted Michael's time because Michael was like, going to see my dad after he left. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, Marty. Ain't nobody scared of her but you. That was so weak. I really thought he was going to come with the Dex thing. Then he could have really punched Michael hard with that one. But Martin did say one good thing. He said, if you go out for vengeance, be prepared to dig 2 graves. And my mama always said the same thing. Whenever you work in vengeance, be prepared to dig 2 graves because it always comes back on you. I don't think Michael gives a damn about that. He offered his mama. Fuck the rest. Anyway, moving along, we're gonna at the Quartermain's house where we got Miss Lois and Brooklyn and Mr. Yuri Boo Boo. Yuri was up in the house offering cookies and lemonade. And Brooklyn's like, what's going on, Mom? Because Lois asked Yuri to bring more cookies and stuff. And she said, you already ate, what you want more cookies for? And Lois drops the hint that, Chase is coming over. And Brooklyn catches on fast. She's a Quartermain. And she catches on fast. And she's like, Mom, don't be trying to use Chase to get me to side with you about this deception thing. And Lois is like, oh, but I wouldn't do that. I definitely wouldn't do that. And then when Chase shows up, Lois starts to try to hint to it. And Brooklyn steps on her foot. They're like, I don't think so, Mom. 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 Lois backs down. But she does convince Chase to sing for Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's like, he doesn't have to sing, and he's like, I'll always sing for you, Brooklyn. Ooh, hearts. That was so cute. I love that couple. I really wish they did. I don't know how long GH don't keep couples together, but they cute. They better than Fizz. Anyway. And he sings the song, and it's beautiful. And then after the song is over, here comes Lucy like a hurricane, like a tornado, with them papers. Where the hell is she at? Where is she at? I thought she was gonna call her a bitch, but she didn't. She said the wicked witch of the west. Where is she at now? She brought my company down, and she go da 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 da. And everybody's like, whoa, calm down. And then Lucy launches her tirade on Brooklyn and Chase, and Lois is like, don't be going after her. And Brooklyn's like, wait a minute. This is my fault. Go ahead. Let her say what she got to say. And Lucy going the fuck off. I mean, up and down. She gets so mad that as she's signing it, she just flings the damn paper, and it goes flying across the room and hits Lois. And then Lucy comes storming out. Now, bear in mind, Lucy had on a badass red dress. That red dress fit that whole entire scene. She came in like the Tasmanian devil. People going, and you tell her, you know what? I am too much of a lady to call her a bitch. That's not what she said. That's what she wanted to say, though. But it's officially now Deception's Tracy's. So we wonder do you think Tracy's going to give it to Brooklyn? We will see. I mean, she's already trying to make decisions. So I don't know. We'll see. And remember what I said, I think Brooklyn should give it back to Maxie. So Maxie can have shares, and then give a little bit to Lucy, and then take that 1% and keep it, so she can always be the tiebreaker. Look out for Blaze. And then, okay, so we're back at the Metro court. And Martin's sitting there drinking his drink. Shaking. He really scared of Nina. I'm not even scared of Nina. I don't know who is scared of Nina. But anyway, he's shaking his boots. He hears Nina talking about, and she walks up to Martin, how could you? And he's like, oh shit, she knows. And he starts rumbling off his excuse, and she's talking about a whole entire different thing. And he's like, oh, I know the CEO, I'll make some calls. You won't have any problems out of that. And she's like, good, thank you. And then she walks away, and he's sitting there shaking like a tree, calling Lucy. Why you calling Lucy? Martin, you ain't helping nobody. You didn't tell Laura about that fun account that you knew that your brother was going to use. You didn't tell Lucy about the deception thing and about how her company was going to get attacked. And then you working for Tracy. Did you tell Lucy that? No, you didn't tell Lucy that. And now you up here trying to throw Nina around like she's a bulldog or something to Michael fucking Corinthos. Anyway, moving forward. So then we go finally to the Michael and Sonny scene, the scene that everybody was waiting on, where Michael walks into the office and plays the recording for Dad, and yay, the SEC story is over and we can finally get something juicier, but that doesn't happen. Sonny's like, look at these beautiful photos that of the wedding, and Nina really changed my life. She just makes my life so much better. Really, Sonny? So are we just going to rewrite history right now? We are just going to rewrite all of history of the time when Carly had to go through that situation where you were seeing your first wife, and you know, of course it was Alcatraz fucking with you, but you was going crazy. You were going to oh my God. You know what? That was probably Carly's fault. Well, I don't know, because you brought Alcatraz into the picture. But anyway, you really gonna say that, Sonny? All that shit that Carly went through with you, the bipolar, the craziness, the meltdowns, the hoes, the bitches, all the names you called her, everything she went through with you. And yes, she might have deserved one or two of those names. The bitches probably, not the hoes though. But everything she went through with you, Nina made you better. Carly got you on your medication, but Nina made you better. Carly got you reunited back with your sister, but Nina made you better. Carly got you reunited back with your father, but Nina made you better. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was Nina all along. It was never Carly. Oh, wait a minute. Nina did help you get off drinking when you were doing your medications. But as I recall, Carly was fighting long and hard to get you to stop, but you just never did. But that's because you weren't Smike. So maybe that's what it was now. Maybe we're not dealing with Sonny. We're dealing with Smike underneath Sonny. Who knows? I don't like him. I want Sonny back. Because we don't need Smike to handle Cyrus. And we definitely don't need Smike to keep his eye on Miss Wu. And we still got this pikeman situation going on. And we know no idea who's running that. I hope it's Alcazar. I hope it's Alcazar. Because maybe Alcazar will bring us back Sonny. And not Smike. Smike and... Because right now Smike and Nina, they can stay married and go off into the sunset. But Sonny's a man. And he's not... This storyline just... Why? I know Maurice loves it, but Maurice, you're killing your fans, bro. And every actor should know that, you know, he should love his fans. Right now, this is not love. And even if you stay with Nina, can you at least be Sonny and not Smike? Can you be the Sonny we love? Please. But anyway, basically, Michael doesn't tell his dad because his dad's gushing about how wonderful and beautiful Nina is. Blah. And, Michael decides he can't hurt his dad. And did y'all hear him call him dad? He called him dad. And he says he can't hurt his dad. And he walks out. Only to call Nina Reeves. And then says he's just going to walk to her, you know, come to her job. I hate this. No. 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 No, no, no. He should be going home and telling Willow. Not telling and confronting Nina. This is not AJ. This is Carly and him. Trying to in-house everything. Because the AJ and him would have told Sonny. The AJ and him would also tell... You know what? I take that back. The AJ and him would also tell Nina and blackmail Nina too. I take that back. He is being AJ right now. But no, AJ would have told Sonny and he wouldn't have gave a damn. He would have told Sonny. Sonny would have came in and it would have been blasted on the headphone so that everybody can hear in the background music how Nina sold out Carly to the SEC. AJ gave no damns. He gave no fucks. He was about that life. But anyway, guys, I'm going too far. And we're getting too detailed. So I'm going to end this up with thank you for coming out, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me on this extra super long GH. Wow, this was a long one. I'm sorry. And it didn't mean to keep you guys on so long. I guess I did have a lot to talk about. But if you like the content, please like and subscribe. And I do apologize once again for the extra long minutes. Y'all have a wonderful night. Mwah.